I've been thinking about this. You people say that there was a giant explosion, and that's where we came from, this giant explosion. Okay, so where did life come from? Well, you say it was microscopic little critters. Okay, but where did the life come from? If there were microscopic critters, then they had life. Where did that life come from? Was it from the explosion? I would say not. I would say that the explosion itself would have killed all the microscopic critters. All of them. Especially if it was nuclear. Let's think about that. There are nuclear materials on the Earth. I wonder, was it a nuclear explosion? Well, it had to have been some kind of a giant, huge explosion. But then there's the question, what exploded? What exploded? Okay, the closest large object to the Earth is the moon. If it was an explosion, you would think that similar material would be on closer planets and other objects to the Earth. But the moon is made of completely different material than the Earth. It's not dirt and water. There are no trees or grass. There are no animals. So how did the Earth and the moon end up so different? Or was it nothing that exploded? Nothing exploded. Well, then how was there an explosion? Seriously. If nothing exploded and there was just an explosion, what exploded? What? Okay. So, where did life come from? If the explosion would have killed anything, then how did life get here on one planet in the entire galaxy? Huh? Where did life come from? How come all the animals have blood? And without that blood, nothing lives. You cannot live without blood. The blood is your life. But you can stop the blood flow so you still have blood in your body and you die. So, what is so special about blood that it has to move through your body in order for your body to stay alive? Where did that idea come from? Was it from the explosion that probably would have killed anything and everything? And what was the material that exploded? Nothing? People try to duck the fact that God created the world, the moon, the sun, all the planets, all the stars, all the Milky Way, and all the rest of the galaxies and solar systems and all the rest of that. You don't want to admit that there is one that is God. God created man. So, ask yourself, what exploded? And how come there's life? Life, which you can't explain where it came from, on one planet that just is the precise distance from the sun to sustain life. How did that happen? Was it this giant explosion? Was it? Seeing as all the planets have a gravitational pull, how come all the planets didn't bounce off each other from the gravitation, or stick to one another from the gravitation? Huh? You see, the answer is God created everything. God put everything in place. God gave us life, blood, so that we can live. And from that blood, one came from a woman, a virgin, Mary. And his blood was pure, because he was not of man's seed. Man's seed is sinful. Jesus was perfect, pure in every way. And he sacrificed himself because he loves us. And in that sacrifice, he shed his blood. His life came out of his body. But then, God, the Creator, raised him from the dead. And so now he sits at the right hand of God, watching us, helping us, listening to us when we ask him, talking to us when we need to listen. He is for us. He's not mean. He's not angry. Well, not at the Christian. But if you let him into your life, you'll find out he is not anything like what the non-believer tries to tell you. God is love. And in love, sometimes it takes pain to change. But then, once the change happens, then there is a peace, a joy, and love that enters your life through your spirit, because you have the Holy Spirit with you. And so life goes on. But then you die. But you don't go to hell. You go to heaven, paradise, a place where there is no time, a place where everything is smooth, a place where there is love, true love, not this human kind of love, but true love of God. Find Jesus, please.